Hello Pisces, suns, moons, and risings. My name's Zayleigh and welcome to your August 2023 prediction. So nice to see you guys. I moved to a new place in the forest, which I'm excited about. And also I was traveling in Alaska. I've been quite busy. So that's why it's taken me a while to post. I appreciate you if you're still here with me. Yeah, I'm super excited. I did the Cancer and the Scorpio reading, and I'm excited to get into yours to see kind of what energy is coming in for you. So let me shuffle these cards and then we'll get started. All right, Pisces, how you doing? Okay, so when I look at your cards, just as a beautiful story that's laid out in front of me, it looks like there is a little bit of challenges with some relationships you're having, okay? And please don't click out now. If you want to, that's fine. But I wish that I can be the type of reader to always give these positive messages but I can't. I shuffle the cards and I ask for the highest and greatest good of all and for that collective of Pisces. Please, if this doesn't resonate, please feel free to watch for your if this is your sun sign, watch for your rising sign or your moon sign, because those could be different, But it looks like there's just a theme, okay? There's a theme of you guys kind of realizing certain things about people, and it's kind of causing you to move in a different direction. So when I look at this, I see we have the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and then the Five of Swords, right? So it's like some of your friendship dynamics, I feel like you maybe could be realizing that they're not really in alignment with you anymore, okay? They're not, there could be a message that you get from somebody in your friend group about another friend, or you realize something about a friend. But it's something that kind of comes in fast, okay? There's some type of realization, and it doesn't have to be only a friend. It could be about your relationship. It could be about a family member. But you're just like, wow. And I feel like this isn't really new. You know what I mean? So that's the thing, is I feel like this isn't a brand new thing. I feel like this is something that you could have already had an idea. You guys are Pisces. You're already intuitive. So it's maybe just the reality of seeing or getting a message, or there's some information that comes in that lets you know that this Five of Swords energy, that's the energy of somebody wanting things for themselves, right? Even when you look at that guy, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put up a fight and I'm gonna do whatever. Oh, a butterfly just came up to me. That's a good sign. But I'm going to put up a fight and I'm going to, do what I need to do what's best for me. But it's like he's alone in the end. You know what I mean? He has all these swords and then there's people walking away from him. So, and then with the swords being connected to the mind, I feel like maybe, this is something that you guys have already known about. It's a connection with somebody, or I'm just going to say what I feel. I feel like it's a connection with somebody, okay? That you really, you have felt it before. Maybe they haven't been the best of friends to you before. Maybe you found out information before and you're just kind of seeing that again. But then we have the Three of Swords with the Nine of Cups. So I see this as actually being a good message, because this is the Three of Swords is like that pain, right? That suffering that you go through after a heartbreak or a situation that really hurts you, right? But with the Nine of Cups here, it's such a duality, right? Even when you just look at the cards, the colors of the cards, the symbolism in the cards is so different. So this is showing me how I'm reading this with what I just saw, is that the things that maybe hurt you now, or you feel that pain, oof, I wasn't expecting that with that person, or oh, I saw that one coming, for those of you that have kind of felt that already. It's actually because it's for your highest good. There's no doubt about it. With the Nine of Cups, it's you're going to feel so much better after you realize the truth of certain situations. And I'm not saying that this happens overnight. Sorry if you hear, there's kids playing in the background over there. So let kids be kids, right? But if you hear kids playing, they're right over there having like the time of their life. I think they're in their pool. Anyways, but yeah, so with the 9 of Cups, it's like, that's actually what you want. Like, so whether you see it whether it's just on like a subconscious level. So like maybe you had this intuitive feeling about a friendship or a relationship before, and it's kind of been there. And then it kind of coming to a conclusion and you seeing the reality of what it is actually what you want. Because why would you want those type of connections to be in your energy field anymore? You know, you got to clear it out in order to bring in new things. So it's actually what you desire, and that will bring you better, more positive connections in the future. These insecurities that you felt, whether it be with actual finances and abundance or just insecurities within yourself, I feel like you're leaving that behind. You're walking in a different, like literally walking in a different direction. And the connections, like I said, that have made you feel disempowered and maybe made you feel like you can't count on people, you can't trust them, you can't rely on them. You're moving out of that, but doing it with power. You know, when you look at the 8 of Cups, that person is wearing a red cloak, which red is the symbol, it's the color of power. It's taking action, doing the things that you know are best for yourself, even though it may hurt initially, like still going through and doing it. So with the 5 of Pentacles here, it's like either those connections or just the insecurities you felt within yourself could possibly be from other people, feeling like you're not recognized for the amazing being that you are, for the amazing person, for the kindness that you exude to other people, and you're not feeling like that's reciprocated or people are recognizing that. You're like, you know what, I'm just gonna move in a different direction. I'm also getting, because the moon is showing up, you know, here we have the moon, the symbolism of the moon. And we also have the moon card coming up. So I feel like keep an eye out for those moon cycles. So the Leo new moon and then the full moon that's coming in August, keep an eye out for information kind of coming to you. There's also a stellar J that's like, you can probably definitely hear that in the background, and then there's a crow over here, like the birds are very active. So as I was talking about the moon cycle, I feel like there is information coming in for you. With the Tower coming out, and I clarified it because I was like, oh, Tower of what? And it's the 5 of Wands. So that conflict, you know, whatever was not built on a solid foundation, and this is with anything in your life, right? Anything in your life that isn't built on a solid foundation, even like when you look at the structure of a home, say someone doesn't really give a crap and they like build some crappy ass house, eventually it's gonna, you know, fall down. It's not built solid, it's not built good. It was built maybe like they just rushed through it or they didn't use the proper materials, it's gonna eventually fall. Think of that as like of your life, of the relationships that you build, of the things that you put your energy into, and how stable it actually is. I feel like anything that is not built on that foundation of security and stability, it's going to be falling, okay? And I really feel like with the 5 of Wands, again, it's a message about relationships. There's something that's going to break down with somebody, either a family, friend, romantic interest, something like that you realize. It could be also work. I haven't really mentioned work. But if you feel like you're close to people at your job or something like that, like there could be like an altercation to where there's some conflict. And then you realize, oh, this relationship wasn't really built on a solid foundation. It's like been kind of it's like been building up to this point where you've maybe known, oh, is this person my friend or can I trust this person? And then and then it falls. The tower always falls, right? But the moon, that's why I was saying the moon is going to reveal to you, man, that bird is not stopping. The bird doesn't want to stop. But anyways, it's like very active over there. I think that that's also a message because it is a stellar J. So it's like using your voice. So maybe if you do have those situations happening with other people, to really speak your own truth, to really like put that out there and not back down. Because with the moon card, it's like, okay, I know that the moon represents like illusion about certain things, but we have the 7 of Swords reversed here. So I feel that there's, with those moon cycles or something about the moon, there is like a sense of clarity that you're going to gain from the relationships that just weren't in alignment with you. It's like the same message, but in different ways through your whole reading, which I found like to be so interesting. But as the energy goes on like through the month, I feel like you're going to feel it picking up. I'm also going to pick one more card just to get yeah, okay, well, I was going to say, like, I'm going to get one more card, like, what message with this Knight of Wands can I get? And I got the 10 of Swords. You know, it's a really, there's definitely a lot of things coming to conclusion here for you. And it's like, there is really no stopping it. It's that energy, that movement of, like, ending, okay? We're ending everything in August. So you have the clear slate for the rest of the year. So the things that kind of crumble and the things that fall, all right, just remember that 9 of Cups. Very positive, okay? It's what you actually desire, even if you don't recognize it now. Because think about how many times in your life you go through certain things and then you see after the fact, like, why you went through those things, even though they were really painful and it sucked, you know? So it's like you're taking the Knight of Wands, which is like that action. It's like, no, you know what? I'm ending everything that needs to end because you guys want that new beginning. You want that. You want to bring that in for you. I want that for you. I hope you want that for you. But it's like the things that really aren't working, they gotta go. And this is the month that it happens for you. So bottom of the deck energy, 5 of Cups reversed. Love that. So that's like not focusing on the things that are going to keep you held back. Like, oh, I'm really sad and upset that this happened. Like, you guys are ready to be like done with it. You're over it. Time for a new beginning. I'm going to take a Moonology card for you and just kind of see the messages. So, okay, so prosperity lies ahead. Beautiful message. So that's like if you were having some type of doubts with your finances, how I kind of mentioned that. If it's not in regards to a relationship with this message, it could be like coming out of that insecurity about your finances. So prosperity lies ahead. In new moon in Taurus. Taurus is that stability, you know? And then look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius, and be bold and make the first move, which is interesting because that reminds me of the Knight of Wands. It's like taking action to let go of the things that you know, like you know that conflict, let that tower fall, let it all go. And then like seeing the bigger picture. I love Sagittarius energy because it is about the bigger picture. It's about not just looking at yourself, but looking at the whole vision of something, right? And then seeing that and being like, oh, you know what? Like I was saying, you may not see it now, but you're going to see in the long run that everything that happens in the month of August is exactly what you want, okay? So the stellar J is still like talking to you guys. So speak your truth, speak the things that you need to speak, let it go, let the tower fall, and move on. And I feel like the energy inside of me when that Knight of Wands came out is like, just go. Like I feel like it's not going to bog you down or hold you back anymore. And you're just gonna be free. You let it all go. You're like, oh, okay, I've been seeing this for a while now, so let me just like It's done. Let's move forward now. Okay, that was a lot. But if, like I said, if this doesn't resonate, you don't feel like any towers are falling, any kind of relationships are, you know, that you've had felt like a red flag or had any issues with, watch your rising, watch your moon, see if that resonates with you. This is general messages. I can only go so deep, but I try my best to really tune into that energy. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment. I love reading your guys' comments. It really means a lot to me. It helps me, you know, kind of work with the algorithm a little bit. I know I've taken quite a break, so the algorithm at this point is not on my side, which is fine. But I still really felt called to start doing these messages again. So I'm sending you guys so much love. I'm so grateful for you, and I hope you have a beautiful month of August. I'll see you next month. Bye.